Sorry, I wasn't recording. Um, See, I created the steam shovel and the steam engine, and then I needed a place for, and then there was the war, there was little problems, there was things, and there was also the white scale contamination, and they were and there was, I mean, wind scale to contamination, and white scale was nearby, which it was all a small thing. It was just like a test city, just to see what would happen. And they did really good with the white scale reactor and stuff, and they did amazingly well. And I was like, well, I mean, they did really well at the white scale reactor, and they lived. So I was like, what the hell? They're geniuses. And I thought, and right then there, I was like, I was only like 6 years old. I was a child. I was like, these guys really did really well. And I was just thinking, why not give them a ridiculous amount of money and see what they would do? Just as a chance, just to find out. I mean, they're already geniuses. They already basically proved themselves at Windscale. I was like, they've proven themselves. They're geniuses. They're the top 10%. I'd be stupid not to back them 100%. So I was like, yeah, I mean, I was like, compared to my Mount Everest and my Roads to Nowhere, which were basically just whatever. But I was thinking, like, these people could really, they were the best from all over. Germany, Russia, anywhere and anywhere. My genius is a white scale. They're the atom people. They were the best. So to not back them 100% would just be stupid on my part. So I thought, yeah, $5 million, whatever. I was like, build a complex, build a facility for research and building or whatever general. Pursue your talents, basically. I basically said, pursue your talents, do it safely in my country, and $5 million, pretty much, which is ridiculous. It was the most amount of money I had ever offered to anyone. Basically, like printing money, pretty much. But I was like, these people are geniuses. They could practically build a country. And so K-29 basically, I mean, pretty much they were going to build my country, basically. They're the geniuses from all over the world, and the people from Whitescale and Windscale. And now I was like, let's see what you can do here. And I offered $5 million. They did it for $3 million, and then I said, you can go ahead and keep the extra $2 million because you came in under budget for running costs or whatever. And I was like, because they built their own power plant. They built their own everything. They had to invent a power plant to do it, and they invented one better than was already out there. I was like, wow. I was like, you give a couple of geniuses some money. Like, you better stand back. And hold on, because K-29 was my I was just like, I just thought, well, why not? I was just a child, and I was like, well, let's see what will happen. And so it was a once in a lifetime kind of thing. I'd already invented steam shovels and steam engines, and I thought, well, why not? I'd be stupid not to back the top 10% from the world. So K-29, and it was U-23 as well, facility. And their only instructions were, no one gets hurt or irradiated, and everything is safe as possible. That was their only 3 instructions, basically. Everything's as safe as possible, no one gets irradiated, and no one dies before they're supposed to. Basically. Just don't do what happened at Whitescale. Or Windscale. And K-29. And their only instructions were to follow their dreams, or follow their what they would love to do. And they assembled their own team of everything. They assembled their own prospectors. They assembled their own everything team, basically, with the money. Pretty much built America, by my opinion. My opinion is they basically are responsible for building America, pretty much. I'm pretty sure. I mean, they invented their own road techniques. They invented their own concrete mix. I'm serious. They invented their own concrete mix for their own buildings. based on what because they were experts in concrete or whatever. They had an expert in concrete, and they're geniuses. So, and they basically made America great, pretty much. That was it was basically open-ended, pretty much. But yeah, K-29. That was my writing a blank check to the top 10% of America, or top 10% of the world was K-29. And just seeing what they could do. And I'm pretty sure they made uranium safely. They made everything safely. I don't think that anyone really got overexposed or over anything. I don't know. I don't know about the plant safety or anything, but I mean, as far as I know, they did everything like wow style. I was pretty impressed what I heard about it. So